You know, it's sad to see some people online, even in the self-improvement industry, if you want to call it that, hold value on their achievements so much that they believe that excuses their character. Now, no, achieving something is good and you should earn respect from that. But believing that's enough to warrant your work as good, or that you are a good person. For instance, there are many role models that are successful. It doesn't matter how they got there, but they are successful. They've got money. And that means that they are in the right. How fucking stupid is that? Don't mean to use this analogy. And also, by the way, sorry about background noise. In this string of videos, suddenly some very loud builders have decided to do some work on a house, and they're incapable of speaking below a certain pitch that is probably at the exact volume it takes to really piss me off. But I'm going to be patient. You know, Hitler was successful, technically. If you look at what his idea of success was, there was a time where he was successful. Your success does not make you a good person. That was a bit of an extreme example, but fuck it. This doesn't just translate to money and people that have made it. This also translates to just normal life. Just because you have built a great physique, or you've gotten somewhere with your business, or you've achieved something in your project, whatever you've done, if you've achieved something, that is great, that is brilliant, but that does not make you a good person. People skills make you a good person, Chief. Being good with people make you a good person. Being kind, being humble. If your value is only determined by your achievements, then you're a robot. You are not a human being, you are a robot. A robot, a computer, is programmed to achieve things. Doesn't give a fuck about emotions, doesn't give a fuck about being kind to people. It's programmed to do a task and it does it. If that's all you are, then you're not human. The reason I'm telling you this is because a lot of people, the more successful they get, their egos build and they start to lose empathy because they get high on their own success. And it can feel good, yes, and you should feel good about yourself. And I'm never telling you not to achieve. You should always strive to achieve, never stop striving for better. But people forget how important people skills are because people are naturally selfish. And when they don't need people skills because they're surrounded by yes men, or their validation and positive feedback loop comes through their successes rather than being a good person, they forget how important it was in the first place. But people skills, Chief, will get you further than any skill will. You don't believe me? Look this up. The first $1 million salary in USA was paid to someone who was the top of a company. I can't remember the specific company, but look it up. This Donny wasn't the head of the company because he was the most skilled or even the hardest worker, although I'm sure he was a hard worker. It's because he was the best at inspiring people, he had the best people skills, and the best at dealing with people. That is not a coincidence. The people skills I have, and I still have a long way to go, have gotten me where I am today. Have gotten me this fucking house. That's a story for another day. You can achieve anything in life, and you should strive to do it, and you shouldn't put people first, of course. But if you don't have people skills, they'll almost mean nothing. Your achievements don't make you a good person. Only you and people in turn can determine that. Mainly you. I'm not going to name this influencer. There's an influencer that I used to follow. And he's helped me a lot in the past, but recently he's gone down a weird, dark path. And he's sort of doing things that are degenerate. Like promoting texting girls in a manipulative way. He used to be very against Instagram, but now he's promoting Instagram saying, it's good because look how successful I am. Like the success means it's good. It's like he sold a deal with the devil. He's recently gone through a breakup, possibly he's coping, but pray I never get that. Maybe it will happen, I'm not going to be ignorant. Maybe if I get to that level of success, I will be tainted. Hopefully not. But this Donny in particular is using success as an excuse and a reason for why he is right. Like that's a reason. Some of the most successful people in history have been evil. Success is brilliant, especially if it's for a good cause, and you should definitely chase it. But if you're not a good person, then what is it? Just hollow victory. Please never forget people. Don't focus on them so much. You need to focus on your own self-improvement, yeah. But stay interested in the world. Stay interested in people. And just make sure you're a good person along the way, because that will pay off more than anything. You can trust me on that. Because the moment you forget people is the moment you forget yourself. Trust me. I believe in you though. And stay focused and say less. Do more. See you tomorrow.